All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and continually teach us his truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and true sincerity. Our Lord willing, this could be an edifying and an exhorting lesson. And the title is Get Ready for the Lord's Miracles. Because we coming into a time where Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to show his right hand like never before. And there's going to be some things that's going to happen, that, to brothers that believe and that labored in this ministry. It's going to be things that's going to happen that you're going to know that the Lord did it, And, I was meditating on that vision, the brother Orion had on how an angel came down and gave him food, during inflation, where prices were high, and he had say he was with his woman, and the angel gave him food, and the angel gave him directions on where to go, told him to go to this farm, and the guy was giving him rice and even offered him a horse, and we coming into that time where the Lord is going to show his right hand, man, which I got the definition of the word miracle. It says a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. So Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to be working, man. He's going to be doing things that you're going to know, yeah, this is Yahweh Shemi Shai doing this. We have examples in the scriptures of the Lord, doing some some great acts, to our forefathers in times of trouble, which I got one example, with Elijah. This First King chapter 17, verse 1. It says, and Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, as the Lord power of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, so there was a famine. It says, so the word of the Lord came unto him and said, get thee hence and turn thee eastward and hide thyself by the brook Cherith that is before Jordan. Now, when it say the word of the Lord came unto him, it could have been, in a dream, or it could have been an angel that came to him and told him, and in the times we're coming into, this is going to be happening, man. It said, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. You see that, man? It say, so I'm going to keep reading. It says, so he went and did according unto the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan, and the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. So the Lord took care of him, and this is an example of Yahweh Shemi Shai taking care of his servant, man. And he's going to do that in these last days, in these times we're coming into, where a great famine is going to, affect the world. It's not going to affect us because the Lord is going to do things for his men to make sure that they're good. Like right now you got China, they telling their people to stock up because they about to be on another shutdown, and that's that vibration that's out here. You got this one guy on YouTube, he be speaking about stocking up, he be going into what's going on, how prices is going up and food is getting ready to be scarce. But we don't have to worry about that because the Lord is going to do miracles, man. He's going to do things for us, and it's gonna be to the point where you're going to know that it's a higher power doing it. That's why I use that definition of the word miracle, where it says considered to be the work of a divine agency, because it's going to be the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know. And it's plenty of examples in the scriptures, man, of the Lord, you know, taking care of the men that trust on him, the men that even were ready to die, serving him. He delivered them. The three men that were put into the fire, and the fire didn't even have an effect on them, But in this case in point, I'm dealing with, food. The Lord is going to do some miraculous acts, man, in these last days. Let me get this Bell and the Dragon. All right. I want to go straight to the point. This is when Daniel was put into the lion's den, I believe. It's been a minute since I read this, but I believe that this is that account. Yup. Verse 31, who cast him into the lion's den where he was 6 days. So now let me get to the point. Now this is verse 33. Now there was in Jewry a prophet called Habakkuk, who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl and was going into the field for to bring it to the reapers. But the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, Go, carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who was in the lion's den. And Habakkuk said, Lord, it's funny. You're going to understand why I'm laughing when I keep reading. It says, and Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. So Habakkuk didn't even know what he was talking about. It says, then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown. So you just imagine he put his hand on his on his head and bare him by the hair of his head. So he picked him up by the scalp, man. And through the vehemency of his spirit, set him in Babylon over the den. So he teleported him. And Habakkuk cried, saying, Oh, Daniel, Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High have sent thee. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O my power, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. You see that? So Daniel rejoiced, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua remembered him. And he's going to remember his servants, the prophets, in these last days, man. He's going to hear the cry and prayer of his servants and deliver them, man. He's going to give us what we need. Because the scriptures say what? Others shall weep and mourn, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. And in the brother vision, he had abundance. And he was thanking the Lord like, damn, we getting blessed like that. That's how it's going to be, man. That's how the Lord is going to, that's what he going to do for his men, in these days. He's not going to allow a man that diligently did the work, that believe and trust on him. He's not going to have that man die of famine. He's going to reward his men and show that he's with them, and it's going to increase your faith. It says, so Daniel arose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk in his own place again immediately. So the angel teleported Habakkuk back to his back to where he was at. But this is a miraculous act, man, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua did. And it's going to be things like this that's going to happen in these last days. That's why, like Apostle Rakas said, it's cool, it's wise, to get goods, canned foods or whatever. But ultimately, don't put your trust in that. Put your trust in the Lord, because he's going to do things that's going to surpass our imaginations, man. This could happen. The Lord could have it to where, you somewhere, you getting hungry, you praying to the Lord to, give you food and water, and a brother just appear out of nowhere, man, with an abundance of food, you know? Or you led somewhere and it's an empty house and there's food everywhere. It's water, you know. You man, it's a lot of ways, man. Manna could rain down from heaven. That's another miracle the Lord did. Had manna rain down from heaven, man. The Lord could have it to where, or it just manifests. You know, I believe there's another account. Let me see if I could find it where it say he was at a tree. Let me see if I type in tree angel and it said like an angel. Yup. This First King chapter 19 verse just go straight to the point. Verse 5. And as he lay and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake baking on the coals and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink and lay him down again. You see that, man? So the Lord just had an angel appear to him, and he had food and water. It says, and the angel of the Lord came again a second time and touched him and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. It says, and he arose and did eat and drink and went in the strength of that meat 40 days and 40 nights unto Herob, the mount of the Most High. So he was full off of that meat, man. The angel appeared to him and took care of him, man. And we're coming to a time where this is going to happen, and we have to believe that this is going to happen. We have to believe that we are the elect, man. Yeah, we fall short. A just man falls 7 times. But we got to keep getting up, and believe that the Lord is with us. Because he is with us, and I say that through faith, And in these days we're coming into, just watch how the Lord work, man. Just watch. His miracles is going to surpass this. And the Lord was known for doing miracles in the ancient world, and in the New Testament, during the time of Yahushua, it speaks about how there was this water, where it said an angel would swoop through and heal man of whatever infirmity he had. Something like that, roughly paraphrasing, And then you had all the acts that Yahushua did, the disciples did. The Lord is going to show his right hand in these last days greater than before. We just have to wait and see, But I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying and exhorting. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.